What's up, everyone? It's your boy. It's a term that gets thrown around a lot. Conspiracy theory, or a conspiracy theorist. So I figured, I kind of do a deep dive into the term conspiracy theorist, and let's, maybe kind of examine it and look a little bit deeper into it. Get started talking about, there's rumors going around that the term conspiracy theory was invented by the Central Intelligence Agency. These posts are actually false, and these rumors, and a bunch of people post about it, which is actually false, though. The implication that the term originated with the CIA, it's a long-standing trope, historically, though, it's inaccurate. The CIA, of course, is linked to popularizing the term, using it to discredit your truth seekers and just, whatever you want to call people that are, seeking the truth and exposing all of this corruption and what have you, all the things that are going on in the world right now and have been going on for quite some time, So I've scoured some dictionaries and newspaper archives. There's evidence that the term conspiracy theory has frequented British, Australian, and U.S. newspapers back in the 1860s. That was quite some time before the CIA even existed, The earliest evidence of the term conspiracy theory, according to the online Oxford English Dictionary, it cites the first known use of the term. It was an American author. His name was Charles Astor Bristed, and it was in a letter to the editor published in the New York Times on January 11th, 1863. He used it to refer to claims that the British aristocrats were intentionally weakening the United States during the American Civil War in order to advance their financial interests, which sounds about right. I will provide a link to the sources from the I believe it's the Merriam-Webster Dictionary and Thesaurus, and we will also be using newspapers.com to kind of age the term, see when it was used in newspapers and when it actually came about. It doesn't really, I haven't really identified who originated the phrase or which publication or document actually originated the phrase. There is a document stating that the first known use of the term conspiracy theory was in 1863, according to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Again, I will provide a link to that actual source to where you can check it out for yourself. Don't take my word for none of this crap. I'm just trying to help point people in the right direction and try to discern between the term conspiracy theory, as in it's a theory, and an actual conspiracy, to where, okay, now there's proof that people are being conspired against en masse, because a lot of people are actually just theorizing. They're making these theories up of, oh, this could be happening, that could be happening, and people are taking it extremely far, which is only hurting the actual truth seekers, because it's just making us look crazier, and it's demolishing any credibility for people with actual facts. When you're out here spitting all this crazy nonsense without any facts to back it, you are damaging the credibility of people that are taking their time, risking their freedom even, in some point in cases, you're damaging the whole cause. You know, you're only harming the people that are actually out here doing the work. So let's discern between what really is a conspiracy and what is only a theory. Alright, so let's see, and according to the newspaper archives as well, also tells us that the first use of conspiracy theory was by Charles Astor Bristed in a New York Times newspaper article that is saying this. The dictionary source and the newspaper archives pretty much confirm that the usage of the term conspiracy theory predates the CIA's existence. So we have two credible sources that are validating this, alright? So while the rumor may not be true that the CIA invented it, it still doesn't mean that the CIA hasn't used it to damage credibility of anybody writing exposés or making videos saying, hey, these guys are conspiring against us and here is how. So he's just a crazy conspiracy theorist, or she, whoever it may be, this person belongs in a psychiatric hospital for making this crap up. Whether it be the truth or not, the CIA can still throw that term around to make a person seem crazy and lose all of their credibility. So the first time that I was able to find the usage of the term conspiracy theory by the CIA was in a 1967 memo. It's titled Countering Criticism of the Warren Report, CIA document 1035-960. In the wake of public skepticism about the 1963 assassination of then-President John F. Kennedy and about the Warren Commission's findings, the CIA issued this memo to address all of the growing conspiracy theories. And all you gotta do is type in JFK assassination into Google and you will find a bunch of the conspiracy theories that were budding about. And even in the current Epstein files, I believe there was some things about the JFK assassination, and it gets pretty wild there, but I'm not diving into any of that right now in this video. We're just kind of dissecting the term conspiracy theory. Let's do that first, you know, and then maybe in later videos I'll get to some exposés and some crazy shit. But first, let's discern between conspiracy and conspiracy theory and how it has been weaponized to discredit people and things of that nature. Then, as I do start with exposés and things, you can go off of my research, you can do your own research, and then you can make your own discernments. And sometimes I might be wrong, you know. I try to show sources to keep my credibility up there, but it's all in the work, how much time you want to actually spend finding out the truth. I will provide a link to the CIA memo as well. It'll all be in the bio, whatever the words are that are underneath the video, the description. I think that's the word I was looking for. But in short, the CIA document outlined strategies to discredit the critics, highlighting their reliance on questionable evidence and logical inconsistencies. While the memo didn't necessarily use the phrase conspiracy theories, it kind of shows that also the CIA did use the phrase conspiracy theories, but historically we can show that the CIA did not invent the term. They did use it though. The CIA memo's use of the phrase coincided with heightened public distrust in government institutions during the 1960s, likely fueled by the growing counterculture, you know, the hippie movement around that time, and everybody was objecting to the Vietnamese War. And, you know, once the government's getting bad press, they're like, these guys are just a bunch of conspiracy theorists, you know. Let's keep this war going. In some, the CIA may have popularized the phrase, but the idea that the agency invented conspiracy theory in the 1960s is demonstrably false. The phrase dates back to at least 1863, as evidenced by the documented usage in the New York Times, while the CIA's 1967 memo referenced conspiracy theories. The idea that the CIA invented the term itself is a conspiracy theory. But yeah, that's all for now. My next video, I'm going to actually dive a bit deeper into this. It's going to be a shorter video, but we're going to actually use our Webster's Dictionary and the thesaurus, and we're going to get into breaking down the words conspiracy and theory, and then I'll touch on that a little bit. All right, peace for now.